Hi friends, today we shall solve some examples on the Cauchy's linear differential equation. In the last lecture, I have explained you the complete methodology of solving the Cauchy's linear differential equation. Many of you students have requested me to solve some more problems on the Cauchy's linear differential equation. So here I am coming up with 5 more problems on the Cauchy's linear differential equations. These are the 5 examples and I am going to solve all these 5 examples right over here. So let us take up the first example. X cube d cube plus 2x square d square plus 2 times y is equal to 10 times x plus 1 by x. So the given equation is x cube d cube plus 2x square d square plus 2 times y equal to 10 into x plus 1 by x. This is which is CLDE. CLDE means Cauchy's linear differential. Therefore, we put, what do we put? X is equal to e raised to power z, so that z is equal to log of x. Therefore, xd is equal to theta, where theta is d by dz. X square d square is theta into theta minus 1, and x cube d cube is theta into theta minus 1 into theta minus 2. Now, subject to these substitutions, I am going to put all these in the given Cauchy's linear differential equation. Therefore, on substituting, in 1 we have, what shall we have? X cube d cube is this. Therefore, theta minus 1 into theta minus 2 plus 2 times what is x square d square? It is theta into theta minus 1 plus 2 in bracket times y equal to 10 times x. What is x? X is e power z. What is 1 by x? E to the power minus. X is e power z. So 1 by x or x to the power minus 1 is e to the power z raised to power minus 1. That means e to the power minus z. So let us simplify this. This is theta square minus 3 theta plus 2 into theta. Theta cube minus 3 theta square plus 2 into theta plus 2 theta square minus 2 theta plus 2 operating on y is equal to 10 times e raised to power z plus e raised to power minus z. That is further equal to theta cube minus 3 theta square plus 2 theta square is minus theta square plus 2 theta minus 2 theta goes plus 2 operating on y equal to 10 times e raised to power z plus e raised to power minus z. This is, say, Roman 1. This equation is nothing but the linear differential equation with constant coefficient in theta, of course, where theta is d by dz. So, whose auxiliary equation is this f of theta equal to 0, theta cube minus theta square plus 2 equal to 0. This is cubic equation. It has 3 roots. The 3 roots, one of the roots is theta equal to minus 1. Minus 1 cube minus 1 Minus 1 square is 1. Minus 1 minus 1 minus 2 plus 2. So, the three roots are minus 1 and 1 plus minus I. The rest of the root. So, these three roots are minus 1, 1 plus I and 1 minus I. One root is real, whereas pair of roots, the remaining two roots are complex and conjugate. So, subject to this nature of roots, therefore, the complementary function is C1 e raised to power minus z plus e raised to power alpha z into C2 cos beta z, beta is 1, alpha is 1, z plus C3 sin z. That is further equal to C1 by x, because e raised to power minus z is 1 by x, plus x into C2 cos of z. What is z? Z is log of x. Cos of log x plus C3 sin of log x. That is your complementary function of the given Cauchy's linear differential. Now, what is yp? 1 upon f of theta, theta cube minus theta square plus 2 operating on 10 times e raised to power z plus e raised to power minus z. That is further equal to 10 times 1 upon theta cube minus theta square plus 2 into e raised to power z plus 1 upon theta cube minus theta square plus 2 into e raised to power minus z. In this particular integral part, both the cases, they are exponential case. 1 upon f of d into e raised to power ax, we used to replace d by a. So here a is 1 over here, whereas it is minus 1 over here. So I am replacing now theta here instead of d by 1. So 10 times. If theta is 1, 1 minus 1, it is 1 by 2. 1 minus 1 is 0, e raised to power z. Plus, again, if I put theta equal to minus 1, it becomes 0 because minus 1 is root of this equation. So, as it is a failure case, I would multiplying by z and differentiate the denominator with respect to theta. 1 upon 3 theta square minus 2 theta into e raised to power minus z. That is further equal to 10 times e raised to power z by 2 plus z into. Now, I would now be replacing theta plus 2 here. I forgot this. 3 theta square. Now, it is to be differentiated. So, derivative of theta cube minus theta square plus 2 is 3 theta square minus 2 theta. Now, I would be replacing theta by minus 1. So, 3 into minus 1 square, 1 plus 2 into minus 1 plus 2, it is 5. 3 plus 2, it is 5. E raised to power minus z. So, it is 5 times e raised to power z plus twice z into e raised to power minus z. So that is your final value of the yp. Now replace z by x. So it is 5. E raised to power z is x, 5x. Plus 2z is log of x upon x. Again e raised to power minus z is x. Hence, the general solution y equal to yc plus yp. This complementary function plus this,
X
the particular integral part that constitute your general or complete solution of this first example. Now, the second example. What is the second example? X squared is square minus 3xd plus 1 times y equal to sine of log x by x. Equation number 1, which is CLDE. Therefore, we put, what do you put? X equal to e power z, xd equal to theta, and x square d square is equal to theta into theta minus 1. Therefore, equation 1 reduces to, I am going to substitute all these values. X square d square is theta into theta minus 1 minus 3 times xd is just theta plus 1 in bracket times y is equal to sine of log x. What is log of x? X is e power z. So log of x is log of e to the power z. Therefore, log of x is z. Sine of z. And what is 1 by x? 1 by x is e raised to power minus z. Our denominator is e raised to power z. So it is e raised to power minus z into sin z. Which on simplification, theta square minus theta minus 3 theta plus 1 times y is equal to e raised to power minus z sin z. Equation 1, linear differential equation with constant coefficient, auxiliary equation, theta square minus 4 theta plus 1 equal to 0. So, theta square minus 4 theta plus 1. Okay, now, what are the roots of this equation? Let me calculate this. Minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac upon twice a. So, the roots are 4 plus minus root of 12. What is root of 12? 4 3s are 2 root 3 upon 2. So it is equal to 2 plus minus root 3. So this pair of roots are 2 plus root 3 and 2 minus root. The roots are real and distinct. Okay. Real and distinct roots. Therefore, YC is C1 e raised to power 2 plus root 3z plus C2 into e raised to power 2 minus root 3z. Again, e power z is x. So it is, that is equal to C1 into x to the power 2 plus root 3 plus C2 into x to the power 2 minus root 3. Next, yp is 1 upon theta square minus 4 theta plus 1 operating on e to the power minus z sin z. So which case is this? This is exponential case, e to the power ax into v. So in such exponential shift case, we shift the e raised to power minus z outside the operator 1 upon theta square minus 4 theta plus 1. No. In f of theta, we replace theta by theta minus 1. Theta minus 1 whole square minus 4 times theta minus 1 plus 1 operating on sin z. That is further equal to e raised to power minus z into 1 upon theta square minus 2 theta minus 4 theta minus 6 theta plus 1 plus 4 plus 1. So it is 6 sin z. So that is further equal to e raised to power minus z into 1 upon. Now I am going to replace this was an exponential shift case which has now been reduced to the trigonometric case. So here I am replacing theta square by minus a square. I am replacing theta square by minus 1. So it is 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 minus 6 theta operating on sin z. E raised to power minus z into, I have told you, the trigonometric case, it always operates on d square or theta square. So to make this theta square, I would be multiplying and dividing by 5 plus 6 theta. Because denominator is 5 minus 6 theta. So I am multiplying by 5 plus 6 theta. 5 minus 6 theta into 5 plus 6 theta sin z, which is further equal to e raised to power minus z 5 plus 6 theta into 25 minus 36 theta square sin z. That is further equal to e raised to power minus z into 5 plus 6 theta divided by. Now again I am replacing theta square by minus 1. Minus 1 square is 1. So 25 plus 36 it is 61 sin z. I have replaced theta square by minus 1. So minus 36 into minus 1 it is plus 36. So it is equal to e raised to power minus z upon 61 5 sin z plus 6 times theta of sin z. Theta means d by dz. D by dz of sin z is cos z. Again it is equal to e raised to power minus z means 1 by x. So it is 1 upon 61x times 5 sin of z means log x plus 6 cos log of x. So this is the final value of yp, y equal to yc plus yp. This was the yc plus added this value. We get the general solution of this second Cauchy's linear differential equation. Now let us solve the third equation. Now, third equation is x cube, it should be x cube d cube. It is not x cube d cube plus 3x square d square plus 3x square d square plus xd minus 1 in bracket times y is equal to 3x minus 7 equal to 3x minus 7. This is of course a Cauchy's linear differential equation. It is all routine steps. We put x is equal to e power z, xd equal to theta, x square d square equal to theta into theta minus 1, and x cube d cube is equal to theta, theta minus 1, theta minus 2, theta is d by dz. Now let me put all these things. X cube d cube is theta, theta minus 1, theta minus 2. Plus 3 times. X square d square is theta into theta minus 1. Plus theta minus 1 times y is equal to 3x. What is 3x? X is e power z, 3 e raised to power z minus 7. Let me simplify this. This is theta square minus 3 theta plus 2. So it is theta cube minus 3 theta square plus 2 theta plus 3 theta square minus 3 theta plus theta minus 1 is equal to 3 times e raised to power z minus 7. So this minus 3 theta square plus 3 theta square goes. 2 theta plus theta is 3 theta minus 3 theta, that also goes. That reduces to theta cube minus 1 equal to theta cube minus 1 into y is equal to 3 times e raised to power z minus 7. So this is Roman 1. Auxiliary equation is theta cube minus 1 equal to 0. Theta cube minus 1 equal to 0. What are the roots of this equation? The roots are theta equal to say 1 and minus 1 by 2 plus minus I times root 3 by 2. What? Theta cube minus 1, this complementary, this auxiliary equation, it gives us the 3 roots of unity. And 3 roots of unity are 1, minus 1, plus I times root 3 by 2, minus 1, minus I times root 3 by 2. If you find these 3 roots on your calci, you will get these 3 roots. Subject to these 3 roots, the YC is C1 into e raised to power z plus e raised to power minus z by 2 into C2 cos of root 3 by 2z plus C3 sin of root 3 by 2z. Z is log of x and e raised to power z is x. So C1x plus e raised to power minus z is 1 by x. So it is 1 by root x. X raised to power 1 by 2 into C2 cos of root 3 by 2 times log of x plus C3 sin of root 3 by 2 log of x, because z is log of x. What is the particular integral? Yp is 1 upon theta cube minus 1 into 3 e raised to power z minus 7. That is equal to 3 times 1 upon theta cube minus 1 into exponential term minus 1 upon theta cube minus 1 into 7. So it is 3 into 1 upon, this is exponential case, I am replacing theta by 1 as it is an failure case. So I would be multiplying by z and differentiating denominator 3 theta square e raised to power z. Here minus, I would be, this is e raised to power 0 z. Constant. In case of constant, you replace theta by 0. So it is minus 0 minus 1 minus minus plus 7. So in particular, this comes out as 3 goes z into 1 upon theta square of e raised to power z, double integral of e raised to power z with respect to z, e raised to power z. First integral is e raised to power z, second integral is also e raised to. So aggregately it comes out as z e raised to power z This is the first term, 3 into z, 3 theta square, second integral minus 1. So it is z into e raised to power z plus 7. Or z is log of x into x plus 7. This is your yp. So this yc in x plus yp, that constitute your general solution. Fourth example. Fourth example is d square by dx square minus 2 upon x square times y should be y equal to 0. It is not seems as it looks. It does not look like a Cauchy's linear differential equation. Perhaps it is a Cauchy's. How? Let us rewrite this like this. D square by dx square minus 2 by x square times d square upon dx square minus 2 by x square into y is 0, which can be rewritten as d square by dx square is capital D square minus 2 by x square d square minus 2 by x square into y is equal to 0. For sake of convenience, let me put this term as say v. Let d square minus 2 by x square equal to v. Now multiply this equation by x square. So what does it mean? X square d square minus 2 is equal to if this is V, then d square minus 2 by x square into V is 0. Okay. Now multiply this by x square. So x square d square minus 2 into V is equal to 0 into x square. So this d square minus 2 upon x square into V, this is a Cauchy's linear differential equation. So, and directly putting this x square d square as theta into theta minus 1. So theta into theta minus 1 minus 2 equal to 0 is an auxiliary equation. So theta square minus theta minus 2 is equal to 0. Theta square minus theta minus 2 equal to 0. The roots are, what are the factors? Theta minus 2, theta plus 1. So theta equal to minus 1 plus 2 are roots. Therefore, YC is, not YC, perhaps VC. Because the dependent variable is V here. C1 e raised to power minus z plus C2 e raised to power 2z, or it is C1 by x plus C2 into x square. So we got the value of V as C1 by x and C2 into x. But what was V? V was d square minus 2 upon x square into y was V. Because we have assumed d square minus 2 by x square into y is equal to V. Once again, this is a Cauchy's linear differential equation. V was C1 by x plus C2 into x square. This is x square d square minus 2 into y is equal to, I am multiplying throughout by x square. So C1x plus C2 into x to the power 4. Again I am putting x square d square as this, whose roots are this. So again YC is C1 into e raised to power, where it is this, e raised to power minus z plus C2 into e raised to power 2z. So C1 upon x plus C2 into x square. This is YC. What was YP? YP is 1 upon theta square minus theta minus 2 operating on C1x plus C2x to the power 4. C1x into C2 into x to the power 4. Yp is one upon. Now I would be taking out minus 2 common, because this is algebraic case. Minus 2 times 1 minus theta square minus theta upon 2 into C1x plus C2 x to the power 4. That is further equal to minus 1 by 2 into 1 minus theta square minus 3 theta raised to power minus 1 into c1x plus c2x to the power 4, that is further equal to minus 1 by 2. Now I would be expanding this 1 minus x to the power minus 1 up to the theta raised to power 4. So 1 plus theta square minus theta square by 1 plus x square theta square by 4 plus x cube operating on c1x plus c2x to the power 4. That is further equal to minus 1 by 2 times. Now let me simplify this. This is 1 plus theta by 2. Sorry, it is theta square by 2. See here, this should be written as YC is this. C1 e raised to power minus z plus C2 e raised to power minus. What is YP? YP is 1 upon theta square minus theta minus 2 operating on this C1 into e raised to power minus z plus C2 into e raised to power z. I should mention this right hand side function in terms of z. So that is equal to 1 upon C1 times theta square minus theta minus 2 operating on e raised to power minus z plus C2 times 1 upon theta square minus theta minus 2 operating on e raised to power 2z. Again, this is an exponential case. Theta should be replaced by minus 1 and plus 2. Both minus 1 and plus 2, they are the roots. So both the cases they are failure. So in both the cases I would be multiplying by z. C1 into z and differentiating theta. 2 theta minus 1 e raised to power minus z into C2 1 upon 2 theta minus 1 e raised to power 2z. And now I would be replacing theta by minus 1 here and theta by plus 2 here. So C1 z minus 2 minus 1 it is minus 3 e raised to power minus z plus C2 times 4 minus 1 it is plus 3 e raised to power 2z. C1 z is log of x upon minus 3 into e raised to power minus z. E raised to power minus z is 1 by x plus C2 by 3 into x square. So this is your YP. So this YC plus YP, that constitute your complete solution of the third example. Now, the last example. Last example. U is equal to r into d by dr of derivative with respect to r of r into du by dr plus r cube. Let me differentiate this first. U equal to r into ddr of r into du by dr. So first function is r into derivative of du by dr, it is d2u by dr square, plus second function du by dr into derivative of r with respect to r is 1. So u is equal to this. So it is in fact, this is r square d square u by dr square plus r into du by dr plus r cube is equal to u. U is equal to r into r square d2u by dr plus r du by dr plus r cube is equal to u. So r square d2u by dr square plus r du by dr minus u is equal to minus r cube, or r square into d square plus rd minus 1 times u is equal to minus r cube. Here u is dependent variable, r is an independent variable. Instead of y, it is u, and instead of x, it is r. So this is perhaps, on differentiating, it reduces to Cauchy's linear differential equation. So in Cauchy's, what do we put? We put the independent variable x by e raised to power z. So here independent variable is r. So we put r equal to e raised to power z, rd is equal to theta, r square d square is equal to theta into theta minus 1. Let me put all these things. Theta into theta minus 1 plus theta minus 1 operating on u is equal to minus r cube. So it is theta square minus theta plus theta minus 1 operating on u is equal to minus r cube. So it is theta square minus 1 operating on u is equal to minus r cube. The auxiliary equation is theta square minus 1 is equal to 0. Theta is equal to plus minus 1 pair of roots, real distinct, therefore c1 into e raised to power z plus c2 into e raised to power minus z. In terms of x, it is c1 e raised to power z is x. c1 x plus c2 by x. Now what is yp? Yp is 1 upon, not yp, perhaps up, and this was uc, complementary u. Your dependent variable is u. The general solution in terms of u as a function of r, we want to sort it out. 1 upon theta square minus 1 operating on minus r cube. This is again an algebraic case. So 1 upon one minus theta square operating on r cube. 1 upon theta square minus 1 into minus r cube can be written as 1 upon 1 minus theta square into r cube. So that is equal to 1 minus theta square raised to power minus 1 r cube. It should be r. Because independent variable is not x, it is r. C1 r e raised to power z is equal to r. R is e raised to power z and z is equal to log of r. So, okay. Now, that is further equal to. Now, I will be expanding this using the binomial method. So, it is 1 plus theta square plus theta raised to power 4. It is to be expanded up to the theta cube term. So 1 plus theta square operating on r cube. 1 into r cube is r cube plus theta square of r cube. Second derivative of r cube with respect to r. First derivative is 3r square and second derivative is 6r. So 6r. So up is equal to r cube plus 6r. UC was C1r plus C2 upon r and UP was r cube plus 6r. Therefore, U is equal to UC, the complementary part plus particular integral part, C1r plus C2 upon r plus r cube plus 6r. So this is U in terms of r. That is your final solution of this final example. So that completes all the 5 examples with their complete solutions. If yet there is any difficulty, you can personally ask me. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.